Beijing says it will sanction Lockheed, Northrop over Taiwan arms sales.
Here's a summary of the article.
Beijing said Friday it was sanctioning two U.S. defense companies, Lockheed Martin and Northrop Grumman, over their roles in supplying arms to Taiwan. The United States Congress, under the Taiwan Relations Act, requires the supply of weapons to the self-governing democracy for its defense. U.S. administrations had done so through sales rather than direct aid, but in August Washington for the first time approved direct U.S. military aid to Taiwan under an assistance program aimed at foreign governments. Despite China's firm opposition, the U.S. government is determined to provide weapons to Taiwan, seriously harming China's sovereignty and security interests, and going further and further on the wrong and dangerous road of arming Taiwan, Chinese Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Mao Ning said at a regular press briefing. She said that Lockheed Martin was the prime contractor in U.S. arms sales to Taiwan that took place on August 24, and that Northrop Grumman had taken part in sales, many times. According to the anti-foreign sanctions law of the PRC, China has decided to impose sanctions on the above two U.S. military companies, she said.
This post received a score of 5,300, with an upvote ratio of 95%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I also declare that I will boycott and not attend Harvard Law School.
But they have a nice Chinese restaurant around the corner.
I will boycott that too.
Hear me, hear me. Stop eating egg rolls. Stop eating them with honey mustard sauce. Stop eating them with tangy sweet and sour sauce. Stop eating the new orange chicken and fried dumpling special. Stop taking advantage of the money-saving lunch special combos. Stop enjoying Chinese food on the patio, in the car, or on the boat. Wherever good times are had.
Pop an egg roll in your mouth when you come to Fishy Joe's. What they're made of is a mystery. Where they come from no one knows. You can pick 'em, you can lick 'em, you can chew 'em, you can stick 'em. If you promise not to sue us, you can shove one up your nose.
Hasn't it been the rule that defense contractors need to buy from American materials suppliers for some time now?
Not quite. There is a specific list of prohibited countries, e.g. China and Iran, listed in the Federal Acquisition Regulation, FAR. And vendors need to prove where their supply chain is to prove that nothing came from a prohibited country.
You can't just say it, you have to declare it.
I declare bankruptcy.
I declare billionaire. Checks bank account. Damn.
Maybe next time.
That's what she said.
Oh bother.
I understood that reference.
So now these companies are no longer fit for China to steal and copy their designs.
Oh, they'll still steal from them. China hasn't had an original idea for decades.
I recently had a guest lecturer at my law school mention how, when working on the Beijing-Lhasa train line, General Electric knew ahead of time to not keep any valuable intellectual property on any devices in China on the chance the gear would get seized. Sure enough, the gear got seized, and the Chinese government got pissy that GE didn't trust them from the get-go. I wonder why.
I'm a contractor for a government agency that doesn't do anything classified or overtly interesting, from an intelligence standpoint. Even our training said, if you travel to an adversarial nation, you will be targeted by foreign intelligence services. Just traveling to Canada or Mexico, we aren't allowed to take our regular laptops.
My brother works for a government agency and would be in a shitload of trouble if he even accidentally took a work device out of the country. Doesn't matter if it's an ally or not. He can even be fired for leaving his laptop in his locked car while he goes to get a latte in 5 minutes. It has to be in his possession, at home, or at work only. This isn't even a classified position or anything.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.